Hello, everybody. Good evening. It's just after 10 o'clock here in not so sunny and warm Spain. It's a bit chilly, yeah. It's a bit chilly this evening. Not as bad as the rest of Europe, but I hope you're well. It's what day is today? I'm starting to forget. It's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, it's after the holidays, it's Tuesday. Okay, good. We're going to jump into the next stream of Hercule Poirot. We've been playing, I think this is number 6. And, well, let's just jump into the game. It's getting late here. It's about 10 o'clock, yeah? So, welcome, enjoy, sit back, relax, and we can get the game started. Okay. I hope everybody's well. So I'm not going to explain what was happening in the previous... Hang on, is the camera on, yeah? Okay, the camera is on. I'm not going to explain everything that's been happening because I would be here for half an hour. But we're on the Orient Express. This is Hercule Poirot with his fantastic mustache. And guess what? There has been a murder on the Orient Express. This is our friend Book, who's the director of the train line. Yeah, he's basically the boss.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope you are too. Basically, at the moment, there's been a murder. We've also discovered that there's an American detective or cop or something who was drugged. She's recovering. What we've been doing is we've been finding out this. So the murder, the guy Ratchet got murdered, an American businessman. Not many people like him. And what's happened is that we're looking for someone who is left-handed. So there's two things we're looking for. Someone who is left-handed, that i.e. they use their left hand to write. Me, I'm right-handed. I sign the checks with my right hand. I hold the beer with my right hand. And also we found a vape. Now that's another point I need to mention. This is an updated, modern Hercule Poirot. It's set in 2023, and he has a mobile phone, everyone. Can you imagine? So we're going to just jump into things here. We are going, I think the next thing is what are we doing? We're interviewing or interrogating the people on board, because like I've said this, I say this every time. This is a typical literary device by Agatha Christie. A group of people get stuck somewhere. Like here now, we are in a snowstorm. The train cannot move. And there has been a murder. So we know that somebody on the train has committed the murder. And of course, we have the great Belgian detective, Hercule Poirot, to investigate. We're going into the kitchen now, and this is our boy, the Japanese chef. I've forgotten his name.
Monsieur
Mori.
would you have a few minutes to give me? I have some questions to ask you.
Do I look like I can answer questions? The room is spinning. My head is about to explode.
You
I
were
hope it's loud enough.
celebrating last night?
Celebrating when Freya always wins. Ah, what am I saying? If you want my answers to your questions to make sense, help me recover. You see there, the magnet on the fridge. That is my special recipe. I call it my day after survival tonic. If you could make me my special tonic, I might survive long enough to answer your questions. Jean knows the recipe very well. He can help you with the preparation.
Very well, Monsieur Mori. If I must, I must. I will make you your day after survival tonic.
Okay. Now, we're doing the character analysis of the suspect. Well, we know he is Japanese. How old is he? 20, 55, 69. I don't know, 55 maybe. Very young, 55. He's not a doctor. He's definitely not an engineer, so he's a chef. We have profiled him, everyone.
That's the right answer.
Okay, good. So, I don't know. I mean, I might not be the greatest detective myself, but it looks like he is hungover. He has a hangover. What is a hangover? A hangover is when you drink too much. You drink too much the night before, and the next day you feel terrible. You feel awful. So he wants us to create, what was it?
How are you feeling, Monsieur Murray?
Do you have my tonic?
Okay, right,
I
okay.
can barely think.
So he's suffering a lot. Yeah, let's find out what we have to do. Continue interrogations, character confront, no. Right-handed or left-handed, that's not true. Who vapes? Alright, day after survival tonic. He asked me to prepare the tonic if I want to ask him some questions. So I need to, where's the fridge? I need to get the recipe, or the recipe. Here we go. Day after survival tonic. Half a lemon juice, fresh sparkling water, 6 mint leaves, and 5 ginger. So ginger, mint, sparkling water, a lemon. Sounds quite nice. What is it, everybody? It looks like it is mint. Very nice. Anything else? Mint. In the fridge. Let's check. Let's look in the fridge. Anything there? Nope. Okay.
I can use this lemon squeezer to get juice if I find fruit.
Okay. We need lemon, ginger. Looks like a lemon. The Lemonheads. Do you remember that band, the Lemonheads? I saw them at Glastonbury a long time ago. Probably around 89 or 1990, maybe 89. Water! Such a cool, refreshing drink. I think that's what we need.
I'm missing half of the tonic ingredients.
Okay, we've got the sparkling water, we've got the lemon, we've got the mint. It's over here. Ooh. It is ginger. We often say people with red hair, we call them ginger. Who's that singer? The English singer. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran, right? He's a ginger. Right, we're going to squeeze the lemon. Right, I'm squeezing, I'm twisting. You're twisting my lemon, man. Okay, come on. Let it. Oh, come on, what is this? Okay, twisted. Twist, 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 twist. Twist, 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 twist. Squeezing, yeah, to squeeze something, yeah? Like sometimes in English we have to squeeze the words, yeah? We don't say comfortable, yeah? We say comfortable. We squeeze the vowels, or this, I'm not talking about the vowels, I'm talking about can anybody tell me? What is going on? Is this it? Okay, welcome everybody to my lemon squeezing. What am I doing? Lemons are really easy to squeeze. I don't know why this is taking me so long. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Am I supposed to do it the other way? Oh, finally, Jesus.
I have all the ingredients for Monsieur Maurice's tonic. I have to go and see Monsieur Fauché so he can prepare it for me.
That was the most difficult lemon I've ever experienced. Okay, so we've got the lemon, the ginger, the mint, and the sparkling water. Now, that's an interesting thing. You go to Dublin, you go into a restaurant, and the waiter asks you, what would you like to drink? And you say, oh, water, please. And the waiter says, sparkling or still? Yeah, sparkling or still. So still water. Any Spanish students out there, sin gas, no bubbles, yeah, just normal water. And of course, sparkling is carbonated. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go here? Oh no, I'm supposed to go to see the bartender. Jean. This is right, we're in the restaurant. This is my boy Book. I hope everybody's well anyway. Are you back to work? So here in Spain, Monday was the Three Kings, which in Spain is like the big Christmas day when the kids get their presents and stuff like that. So everyone's on holiday. So today everybody was back to work. The schools were back to school. People were back to work. I finished working an hour ago, yeah, everybody. I finished work, I had something to eat, and then I came
Monsieur
on here.
Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
You
Of
may.
course. How can I help?
I want a hangover cure the day after survival tonic, please.
Monsieur Fauché, I need your help to prepare a cocktail.
What is this phrase? This is music to my ears.
Nice.
What can I fix for you? A mojito? A gin and tonic? Or perhaps a martini? Shaken, not stirred?
It's not for me, but for Monsieur Maurice.
Ah, his day after survival tonic. Unfortunately, I know it well.
Here is
Unfortunately.
everything that was listed on the magnet.
Excellent. I can take it from here. Mr. Poirot, I'm uncertain about the lemon juice. Is it half a lemon or a full lemon for the recipe?
It was a... So he said, music to my ears. If something is music to my ears, it's good news, yeah? My boss phones me and say, Brian, you can have the day off tomorrow. That's music to my ears, yeah? So he wanted a half a lemon.
Half a lemon.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if Hotaru prefers it with ginger or without. Do you remember?
You said you were used to making these things.
I can assure you that he will want the ginger.
He's used to it. He's accustomed to it. Cocktail shaker. Tom Cruise, Cocktail. Does anybody remember that film? Very famous
There you
80s
are,
movie.
sir. Hotaru will be himself again.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I heard today that this year, 2025, there's going to be, guess, wait for it, everybody, another Mission Impossible film. Woo, come on. Fantastic. How many films does he have to make, yeah? How many Mission Impossible films? It's kind of boring at this point, I think. Okay, go back to the Monsieur Maurice. Back to the restaurant carriage. Book sitting there eating and drinking. Looks like he's drinking a brandy. Looks like he's drinking a brandy. Now, here we go. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Why is he hungover though? That's the
Here
question.
you go, Monsieur Mori. I hope this will help you.
Thank you very much. Please give me a moment while this takes effect. It will be a while, I'm afraid. But I will not move from the kitchen.
Since I
Oh,
have
one
to
sec.
wait, do you know where I can find Mademoiselle Nielsen?
She is in the staff quarters in the luggage car. If the door is locked, John will have the key.
Thank you. I will return. I hope you have a speedy recovery.
Quick recovery, good. After survival done, so we need to go and talk to. So this is the carriage. Let's have a quick look. Bathroom, kind of small, but modest. Here's the map. Okay, so we're at the bottom. You can see this is the storage rooms where they keep the bags, the luggage. Yeah, the luggage. If I go on holiday, I might have a suitcase. Maybe I have 2 suitcases. It's the luggage. So we can see the train, second class, first class, cocktail bar, restaurant, and storage room. Let's go. Anybody in here?
It's locked.
Okay, what did he say? He said go and see Jean, the bartender. Barman, bartender. In the Orient Express. Here he is. Key, please.
Monsieur Mori told me that you are the one who has the key to open the luggage car door. I will need it.
Yes, that's right. Here it is. Please don't forget to give it back to me.
I will not forget, Monsieur Fauché.
Fauché. It looks like a key with a key ring.
I have a favor to ask. Could you visit the passengers who are in their rooms and explain there has been an error with their allergy and diet form?
But, Monsieur Poirot, I made no errors.
Of course not. Call it a computer error.
Yes, it is possible,
Error.
but even if I can see this is part of your investigation, I do not understand it.
I would ask that you observe which hand each passenger uses.
Ah, you wish to know if they use the right or left hand when they write?
That is my intention.
I will take on this mission for you.
Excellent.
We have hired a deputy. So we're snowed in. The train cannot move. And we're stuck here. And that's when the murder was discovered. The body of Ratchet, the American businessman. Now he has 2 employees. A secretary and a valet. And they don't seem very happy with him. They said he's not a very nice person, you know? And then we found a detective. And it was kind of interesting.
It's open now.
It was quite interesting because the detective she had been drugged or something like that. She was locked in a bathroom and she was drugged. And then she was kind of telling us a story about why, because she had a gun, she had her badge, she's from Baltimore or something like that, yeah? No, Massachusetts, yeah? And she was telling us about an kidnapping. A child had been kidnapped and she had investigated it with these people, and it was quite dark for this kind of Hercule Poirot game, you know. But anyway, the child was murdered. Basically, the child was murdered, and that was kind of a side mission, you know, of the game, because we went to America and we were the detective or the cop looking at stuff like that. It was quite strange, but kind of interesting. She's recovering. We're waiting for her to recover so that we can get more information from her. Anyway, back to the game. Okay, we're in the storage room. Yeah, the storage room. What do we got? Ooh, look.
Empty
Rum.
rum bottles?
Empty rum bottles. 1, 2, 3 of them. Oh my god. A pack of cards. A playing pack. The ace of spades. The ace of spades, yeah. So I think I'm starting to see why the chef Maury is suffering from a hangover. Captain something? Captain Set? Premium quality. War. Speak like a pirate. Since 1876, premium quality. Empty, everybody. Empty. You don't need to be a world famous detective to solve that. There she is. Let's go check her out. Here's all the luggage in the storage room. Hello.
Hello, Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I ask you a few questions?
I don't have a minute. My career is ruined, and it's not my fault.
But how did this terrible thing come to pass?
My supplies, passenger luggage, our living space. There is so little room. I gave the cargo handlers in Istanbul strict instructions how to stack my crates containing the ingredients I need for my desserts. So as one box is used up, it can be discarded.
And these fools of cargo handlers did not follow your instructions?
Ignored completely. I have 4 crates that must be moved from there to here to correct the order they are stacked. But placing the wrong crate on
Okay.
top of a smaller crate will crush it, its contents, and my career.
Calm yourself, mademoiselle. I understand. So, the problem is these 4 crates must be moved there, but carefully.
Yes. I have to move these 4 boxes from this location to here. But there is not much space to move the boxes, and I have to be careful never to put a bigger box on top of a smaller one, or the smaller crate will be destroyed.
The problem is clear. I shall assist you.
Right. No. Here. Easy.
Et voilà.
You are a lifesaver.
Or at
Thank
least
you.
a dessert saver.
Thank you, thank you. I will
Haha,
gladly
joke.
answer your questions.
Okay, questions. Smoker?
Do you smoke?
No, I never have.
Thank you.
Hang on, it's everybody. Sorry, I'm having issues here. I'm trying to work this out. Do you smoke? Ask her to write her address. We're looking for a left-handed
Would
person.
you mind writing your address on this paper? I'm asking everyone on the train for addresses, in case I need to contact them once they leave the train in Paris.
I understand.
She's writing with her right hand.
Yes, that's it. Mademoiselle Nielsen is right-handed.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Can you tell me your movements of last night?
Last night after dinner, I stayed in the kitchen until 12:15 a.m. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. Then all of us read quietly in our beds until we fell asleep.
A very studious staff. However, Monsieur Maury doesn't seem to have followed the same literary pursuit as you, Holmes. And these rum bottles, do they have something to do with his hangover?
There's that word, everyone, the hangover. Hang on, I'm trying to sort something out here. It's a bit weird. Okay, so yeah, does it have something to do with the hangover? Which sentence contains a lie? Okay, so what does she say? They finished work and then they all went and read poetry. I stayed in the kitchen after dinner. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. We all then read quietly in our beds. I wonder. Then we fell asleep. Which sentence contains a lie? She stayed in the kitchen. Yeah, she's a chef, so she's going to be in the kitchen. She joined Jean and Hotaru in the quarters. Yeah, that makes complete sense. We read quietly. We fell asleep. I think this is the lie, everybody.
I rather think that you didn't just read last night.
What makes you say that?
3 empty bottles of rum. We've got the empty bottles. We've got the headache. Mr. Maury's hangover. And we've got the deck cards. Let's go for the headache because the chef is half dead in the kitchen.
I spoke to Monsieur Maury. He seemed to be quite hungover. He even asked me to make him his day after tonic. He blurted out, "Freya always wins." Wins what? Looking
Maybe
around,
cards?
it is clear you were gambling and drinking most of the night.
You don't understand. It's late when we're off duty, but we need to unwind. And now there's been a murder? Yes, I admit it. We went overboard last night. But please don't tell Mr. Book. It's against regulations. We could all be fired.
Mademoiselle, I realize your difficult jobs have been made more difficult. But as you say, there has been a murder. I must have the truth.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
It's not such a crime. I'll leave it there and check in with Monsieur Fauchet.
Okay, so she said to unwind, yeah? To unwind means to relax. For example, after I finish work, I like to have a glass of wine and read poetry to unwind, yeah? To unwind. And then she said, well, we went a bit overboard. Excessive. They went a bit overboard. Maybe they decided, okay, we'll have a quick drink. And 3 bottles later, they are all half dead the next day. So to go overboard is too much, you know what I mean? To be excessive. Did I ask her if she's a smoker?
Thank you for your answers, Miss Nielsen.
You're welcome.
She's sitting down. She's hungover as well, everybody. Oh. Ooh. So in the game, there are these kind of collectibles, these golden mustaches, but I'm not really bothered.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
I'm not going to bother searching for them. I don't think they're not of any interest, really. Okay, we're out of the storage room. We're moving back to the restaurant. We need to speak to the bartender, Jean Fouché. Fouché? I don't know. Well, he's looking better. Is that what I have to do? Talk to him?
Here
Yeah.
is your key. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
About the little favor I asked of you.
Oriel.
Ah, but
Hey,
of
Oriel.
course.
How's it
I
going?
was able to get new allergy forms from guests who were in their compartments. Monsieur McQueen, Monsieur Masterman, Count and Countess Andreni, they are all right-handed. I also asked Princess Dragomirov, but she had her assistant, Madame Schmidt, sign for her. She is right-handed as well.
You have exceeded my expectations. Well done. Thank you, Monsieur Fauchet. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Hi, Oriel. How's it going? Are you well? Are you enjoying the game? Press like if you do, yeah? Sorry, I was just listening to the report from our friend, the bartender. I think, what am I supposed to do next? Do I speak to him? Let's go speak to the chef. Mr. Murray.
How are you?
It's better. Thank you.
Then
Now.
may I ask you some questions? It will not take long.
Quickly, please. I have hungry passengers to feed.
Smoker?
You are a heavy smoker.
My job. It is very stressful.
Would you happen to know who vapes on the train? A banana flavor?
Banana flavor?
Yes. The smell disgusts me. What is wrong with the good tobacco?
I do not have time to answer
Good
that.
point.
Who is it?
I've only seen one person who vapes. It's Captain Arbuthnot.
Oh.
Arbuthnot, I see.
Now, in the last stream, I said I think Captain Arbuthnot is definitely suspicious. Okay, we're going to have a chat with him. So what happened was, at the murder scene, there was a vape. Yes, it's 2023, and in Hercule Poirot, people now vape. We've been trying to find out who is the vapor. Okay. So that's an interesting. That's some interesting news, yeah. Okay, let's get him to check which hand he writes with. Is he left-handed or is he right-handed?
Please,
What do you
write
think?
your address on this paper.
My address? I don't see why.
I think I hear Monsieur Bouc approaching.
My address? Yes, of course.
Okay, look. He's writing with his right hand, so he is
Another
right-handed.
right-handed person.
Hmm.
Not surprising, most people are.
Okay, last night, tell me.
Très bien. Can you tell me your movements last night?
Oh, nothing special. When I went off duty, I joined John and Freya in a compartment. I read for a short while, then went to bed early.
Reading? I'm not sure you have recovered enough to tell me the truth. Don't waste what little energy you have recovered to lie, Monsieur Murray.
Yes, sorry, Mr. Poirot. You're right. It obviously wasn't reading that made my head hard like that. But if you told Monsieur Bouc, it could mean my job.
I will keep your secret, but I am investigating a murder. You must tell me the truth.
Thank you.
So, Oriel, what's happening is that there's been a murder on the Orient Express. An American businessman was stabbed to death in the middle of the night. And we're investigating. It's Hercule Poirot. We're stuck in the snow. There's a snowstorm. The train cannot move. So the killer is on the train. Now, we have a suspicion that the person who was involved is left-handed. So we're looking for a left-handed person, someone who writes with their left hand. And also we found a thing of a vaping oil. You know what I mean? That you use. It was a banana flavored. So we've been asking everybody if they smoke, and so some do, some don't. And we've just found out that this English guy is always an English guy. He is a vapor, because this is set in 2023. Hercule has a mobile phone. Yeah. Go back to previous episodes. This is episode number 6, okay, to check out the storyline, yeah? But we're trying to discover, basically what we're doing at the moment is trying to work out who's left-handed, who smokes vapes. Because everyone is a suspect
Your
here.
testimony was invaluable to me. Thank you. Take care, Monsieur Maury. My palate depends on your good health.
True. Go back to Mr. Maury. That's done. What's next? Continue interrogations. Let's look at the mind map. Stabbing. There appear to be two murderers on the train. One right-handed, one left-handed. What are the chances of that? And either one could be a man or a woman, but who? It's clear I need to know who is right-handed and who is left-handed. So we've been checking for alibis. What's an alibi? An alibi is a story. So if the police come and say, "Hey, Brian, did you rob the bank last night?" And I say, "No, I was streaming on YouTube. I was streaming Hercule Poirot." That's my alibi. Let's go talk to this guy. Captain Arbut. It's a really difficult name, yeah? Arbutnot. He smokes banana-flavored vape juice, the same flavor as the liquid. Let's find out. Okay, let's do a quick overview of the characters really quickly for everybody. So this is Joanna Locke. She's the American cop detective. She's 32. She's American. She's a police detective, and she was drugged. So at the moment, she's not feeling very well. This is Book, and he's the boss of the Orient Express. This is the doctor. He was able to examine the body. This is the body, Samuel Ratchet, 62, an American businessman, and he has been murdered. Now, this is the banana vape smoker, Archibald Arbuthnot, 45, British, retired captain, smokes a vape. Mary Debenham, an English teacher, no less. This is Caroline Hubbard. She was a witness to the murder. This is the Russian princess. Now, these people are new. We haven't spoken to them. Rudolph and his wife. This is the Italian Antonio Foscarelli. He's right-handed and he sells cars. This is the guard, the train guard, Pierre Michel. His Freka that we just met in the storage. Jean, the bartender. Maury, the chef. Cyrus Hardman. I'm not really sure who this guy is yet. But this guy is Hector, and Hector worked with the deceased Ratchet, the dead guy, yeah, Ratchet. So he is the secretary. He was the secretary for Ratchet, and this is Edward Masterman, who's the valet for Ratchet as well, yeah. Now we have two other people. We've got Hilgard, who's the assistant to the princess, the Russian princess, and we have Greta Olsson, Swedish nurse, who is working with refugees. Now we're going to have to talk to her because her story doesn't fit with what she told us in the previous stream. An alibi, yeah, an alibi is the story when, like, the police come to me and they say, "Did you rob the bank?" And I say, no, I didn't rob the bank because I was with my friend Oriol having dinner. You know what I mean? So that's an alibi. I was in the restaurant eating with people, saw me, so I couldn't have robbed the bank. It's what we call an alibi. Okay, let's go talk to the English guy. He's obviously guilty. Why? Because he's English. Here's
So,
Boop.
Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
Okay, so he's like the boss of the line. Obviously, he doesn't want a dead body on his train. We need to find out, where is the guy? Ah, here he is. He's in room 106. Let's go find him. There's my boy. Hello. It's Italian. Don't know who that guy is. Is the assistant for the princess. I'm still learning their names, everybody. It's quite a lot of them. Here's the English teacher. Hello. What number was it? Oh man, 100 and something, wasn't it? 100 and... 106. We're on the twos. This is my room. My little room on the Orient Express. Very nice. This is first class though, everybody. Very nice. Is there a window? No. So we're absolutely snowed in and we're stuck in the mountains. We're in like Croatia, we're in the Balkans, like Croatia or Serbia somewhere. We're going from Istanbul to Paris on the Orient Express. Bum, 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 bum. 106, 106, 107. Here we go.
Captain Arbuthnot, I know that you are the only person on this train to smoke e-cigarettes. We found a vial of e-liquid at the crime scene.
E-liquid.
Will you talk to me about this, or should I pass on what I've learned to the police?
All right. Come in if you must.
Kick in the door. Police! But we're not the police. We're just investigating. Here he is. Look, guilty, guilty, guilty. Anything out there? Snow. Tell me the truth.
I have just a few questions for you.
Very well. Let's hear them.
Straight to the point. Vaping.
Is this e-cigarette liquid yours?
What flavor is it?
Banana.
Well,
Banana.
That's my flavor of choice. But I have no idea what it was doing there, whatever.
Can you explain how it ended up there?
I have no idea. I never entered the man's room, Poirot. That's the truth.
Address,
Could
please.
you write down your address here, please?
My address? If you insist.
He was the first character we met at the beginning. He's right-handed.
This man is right-handed. There is nothing you can recall last night that in any way struck you as suspicious?
It's nothing. A mere detail.
Allow me to be the judge.
Well, before returning to my room, I went to the lounge car to get a glass of water. When I was passing through the first-class corridor, I noticed that the door, which is just after your room, 201, was not quite closed, and the person who was inside peered out in a furtive sort of way. Then he closed the door quickly. I know there's nothing in that, but it was the furtive way it was done that caught my attention. Struck me as a bit odd.
I understand. Thank you for letting me...
Furtive, everybody. Furtive. To be furtive is like... It's suspicious, isn't it? Yeah, it's suspicious. Furtive. Let's have a look. Have I changed it? Yeah, okay. So furtive. It's like done in a quiet, secretive way to avoid being noticed, yeah? You don't want to be noticed, yeah? Stealth. Furtively.
Furtive.
Yeah. So he said there was somebody being very furtive. They were looking out the door furtively. And so that's a bit suspicious, yeah? Furtive. Okay, he smokes a vape.
No.
Last night.
What were you doing last night around 1:15?
This was the
1:15?
murder
I
time.
believe I was still talking to that young American fellow, Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the man who was killed. We were in his compartment.
He was a friend or acquaintance of yours?
No, I never saw him before this journey. We'd hit it off at dinner, and the conversation continued into the early hours.
Until what time was that?
Until 1:45 or so. Then I retired to my room and went to sleep.
Okay, now Miss Debenham is the English teacher, and it's very suspicious because she was in the hotel, they were talking, at the train station they were talking, but they have not been talking on the train, you know? They were acting quite suspiciously, I think. This is why this man is very suspicious to me.
The young English lady, Mademoiselle Debenham, was at the Tocatlian Hotel. Perhaps you met her there.
We exchanged a few words, fellow Brits abroad, that sort of thing.
So he was claiming his ticket was stolen, and we found an earring in the room, and he said no, there was nobody in the room. But then Hercule remembered that he saw the earring on Miss Debenham before. So there's something going on for sure between these two, and they are being very furtive about it.
What can you tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham?
Nothing whatsoever. We barely spoke.
The director of the Orient Express, Monsieur Bouc, thinks the assassin is a woman.
And that is enough to accuse her. She had nothing to do with this murder.
How can you be so certain?
The idea is absurd. Ratchet was a perfect stranger to her.
He's getting very angry,
She'd
isn't
never
he?
seen him before.
Did she tell you so?
Well, yes, maybe she did. She may have commented once upon his somewhat unpleasant appearance. If a woman is concerned, as you seem to think, to my mind, without any evidence, I can assure you that Miss Debenham could not possibly be implicated.
Thou doth protest too much,
is defending Miss
as Shakespeare said.
A woman he supposedly doesn't know very well.
He's getting very upset about the whole thing, isn't he, yeah? For somebody he doesn't know, he's getting very defensive. He's very suspicious.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Let's go talk to, I think it's the Swedish woman. Oh, hang on. Conclusion. So, select two elements of importance discovered during the interrogation. A bottle of vape juice is found at the crime scene. He was talking to Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the victim. He smokes vapes. The murder took place between midnight and 1:45. So I think the first one is vape, and he's a vapor. Yeah. The next one is he was speaking to McQueen at the time of the murder. Good. Right, this is quite simple. There's only two choices, yeah? So, he has an alibi. There, Ariel. An alibi. Okay, so he has an alibi.
Captain Arbuthnot is the only passenger to smoke an e-cigarette. Even if this liquid in Ratchet's room is a solid clue, he has an alibi. I cannot accuse him without any other proof.
Hmm.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Magnificent. Magnificent mustache. Okay, before we go in here, I need to use the bathroom. So I'm going to just pause for a second. Give me a minute. And we'll go here. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. There's something I can't do on YouTube, and I want to do it, so I'm going to turn off the camera now for a minute, yeah? So I can... All right, before we go into the room here, because we need to check with... I don't know, her Olsen or whatever her name is, yeah? And find out about the discrepancy in her story. What she told us doesn't really quite fit. Oh, here he is. No, we're going in here. Oh, no. Where are we going? We're going to... Where is she? Have I turned on the sound again? Hang on. Yeah, it's working, isn't it? Yeah. Where is she? No. Yeah, here. Room 104. Sorry, I was making sure because I can't smoke on YouTube, so I have to turn off the camera. 104, here she is.
Pardon this intrusion, Mademoiselle Olsen, but something you told me earlier confuses me.
Oh, please, come in.
Here she is. No, she has a really strange accent. She's supposed to be Swedish, but she sounds Welsh. The previous stream, I was kind of doing my really bad Welsh accent, which we're not going to do today. Does she look guilty? Don't know. So she went to Mrs. Hubbard, who's a witness, and she asked for an anodyne,
How
or a
can you be
painkiller.
sure Mademoiselle Debenham was in bed all night?
As I
The
told
English
you,
teacher.
I am a very light sleeper. The slightest noise wakes me up. If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of her bed, I would have heard her. I got up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly.
That is a Welsh accent, everybody. Okay, which of these sentences contains a lie? I'm a very light sleeper, so she would have woken up. The slightest noise wakes me up. If she had gotten out of bed, I would have heard her. I got up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly. So,
Are you certain you would have heard her?
Yes. Why are you asking?
Yeah, here we go. Because Miss Debenham, the English teacher, said she woke up at 5 a.m. and she saw a woman in a kimono or something.
I spoke to Mademoiselle Debenham, and she told me that she got up around 5 o'clock in the morning. She opened the door and looked down the corridor. It was then that she saw a woman in a red kimono. How do you explain that?
I think I must have been sleeping very soundly not to
Lied
have
to
heard it.
me.
Oh, but does that make me a suspect?
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
accusing anyone, mademoiselle. Do not worry. I am just trying to determine what happened last night. Thank you for your testimony.
Everybody is a suspect. Continue interrogations. Alibis. Let's check out the alibis, everybody. Okay, let's try and remember these. So, McQueen, Ms. Debenham, the English teacher, Mitchell, and Miss Nielsen, the chef. McQueen was talking to the captain. She was with Olson. Mitchell was with Mrs. Hubbard, and Fraser, whatever her name is, was with the bartenders getting drunk on rum. Am I right?
Et voilà.
Thank you. Good. Okay, so the problem here now is that everyone has an alibi. I need to go to see Book and bring him up to date on my investigation, to bring someone up to date to inform them about what I've learned. All right, guys, the game's afoot. Which way? This way, I think. Hang on. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, okay. All right. Down we go. A lot of walking around the Orient Express, everybody. The luxury, the class. Oh, we got the wrong way. Jeez, I've lost control. Okay, maybe we went the wrong way. Sorry about that. Let's go again. I'm lost. Yeah, first class. Keep going. Keep going. It's very quiet, yeah? Look at them, all the suspects. There she is, the English teacher. I am highly suspicious of this lady, Miss Debenham. Look, she won't even look at me. She knows. She knows. I know. She knows. Look, she won't even look. Okay. Look at them. They're all terrified. They all know I suspect them all. They won't even look at me. Come on, look at me. No, terrified. They know. Go speak to Book first. Hang on, I just had my smoke there now, so I'll just change that back up again. Whee! OBS. Sorry, very bad habit, but it's necessary sometimes. into the restaurant because Brooke is always in the restaurant having something to drink and having something to eat. It's a good job, isn't it, running the Orient Express? Hello. With his brandy. Is he going to offer me one?
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
That brandy looks lovely. Mmm.
I identified the person responsible for the bottle of liquid for the vape found at the crime scene.
So, this is our culprit? Do we hold him?
No, unfortunately, this bottle belongs to Captain Arbuthnot, but he has an alibi, confirmed by Monsieur McQueen for the time of the murder. According to Dr. Constantine's report, the stab wounds were made by at least one right-handed and one left-handed person, and
Two
with
murderers.
different strength. For the moment, everyone I have checked is right-handed. It is impossible to draw any conclusions as yet. However, I still have a few people to interrogate, notably the Russian princess.
You still have many avenues to explore?
Indeed, the case is far from over, mon ami.
He said there's two kind of strengths, so maybe that's a man and a woman, no? Like the strength of the stabbings, there's two different kind of strengths of stabbings or force, I suppose. Maybe that could be a male and a female. The murder weapon.
There is
Obviously a
no
knife.
trace of the murder weapon on the train, as yet. The killer could have hidden it anywhere.
It must be somewhere.
Indeed, as you say, it must be somewhere.
Monsieur Bouc, Monsieur Poirot.
Michel, calm down.
But it's Mrs. Hubbard. She says she found the murder weapon in her room. She's very upset.
Let's go, Poirot.
She's upset. Who? Hubbard. Miss Hubbard, who's the main witness. She was the main witness of the night of the murder. She's in the next room. Where is she? Something. God, there's a lot of walking going on here. Up and down. You. I know it. Well, I don't know it's you yet. She won't look at me. No eye contact, which I consider kind of guilt. .204. This is her. Jesus, I'm starting to know the rooms.
I demand to be allowed to leave this train.
She's an American.
We are in the mountains, trapped in a snowdrift.
Stating the obvious, there is a murderer among us. He had
Yep.
the audacity to hide his weapon in my room.
Please, Madame Hubbard, take a deep breath and tell us what occurred.
The knife.
Where did you find the knife?
I wanted to get a handkerchief from my purse, and when I opened it, I saw it. A bloody knife. Am I next to be murdered?
I very much doubt the murderer would give you his weapon.
What do you mean?
Madame, he would have used it.
Oh, I haven't.
Did you touch the knife?
Did you touch the knife?
Of course not. What a question.
I will take that as a no.
Because there might be fingerprints. We say fingerprints on the weapon. Again, a very nice Orient Express first class room. Let's investigate, everybody. The knife.
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
A red herring, everybody. If you want to know what red herring is, go to my Instagram, which is @classa_Brian, because I explain this word. A red herring is it's a device in these kind of murder mysteries to make you think it's to put you off, it's to kind of sidetrack you, to send you in the wrong direction. Well, it looks like a knife. It looks like there's blood on it. It looks like Quite serious knife as well, yeah? Pointy knife. Anything else going on here? Here's this fantastic sink she has, look. Look at that for a moustache, everyone. Magnificent. Book.
Mrs. Hubbard is distraught, Poirot.
She's upset.
I should stay with her. Please go on without me.
I have every right to be distraught. Thank you, Mr. Book.
Very upset. Okay, we need to go. Let's have a look. What's going on? McQueen, Mr. Masterman, and Mr. and Mrs. Adreny were observed by Mr. Foucher. They're all right-handed. Miss Schmidt signed for Princess Dragomirov, so I don't know about her yet. That's the Russian princess, who is the director of archaeology at St. Petersburg. Proved the knife is the murder weapon. I have to find Dr. Constantine and ask him to help me determine if all of the stab wounds could have been inflicted by this one knife. Constantine, where are you? Dr. Constantine, room 101, everybody. Where are we? So he's in he's in second class. 101. I presume that's where he is. Where is everybody? Hello? Hello? 105, 104, 103, 102. Oh, sugar, 101. No. Where is he? Ah, okay, here he is. And this is our cop, so she was drugged, so she's like been passed out and stuff, yeah? Let's find out. Dr. Constantine, I found the knife.
Dr. Constantine, we may have found our
We
murder
may
weapon.
have possibility
We need to
there.
make certain.
There is a pretty quick way to be sure. I have estimated the depth of the wounds. You can easily find the depth of each wound by comparing the width. There are 5 of them that I am not sure about. Test them, and then we will compare our results.
I will do as you say, Doctor.
How do we do this? I must compare the size of the wounds, so the injuries, stab wounds. You can see the body there on the left. These are the cuts, the wounds to the width. For each wound in the body, find the depth that could match the knife shape to check if it could be the murder weapon. So we've got the width, and the depth, how deep it is, how wide, how deep. I don't know. What do we do? Oh, right, so, okay, so that's 13 centimeters. Okay. There's another wound. That's pretty easy. It's another one.
I do not think that's the right answer.
It's another one, yeah?
My little gray cells did not let me down.
What?
Do you think, Doctor? Is this knife really the murder weapon?
I don't know what I did there,
You
yeah?
found the same depths as
That's...
the estimates I made during the preliminary autopsy. I can assure you that you hold in your hands the weapon that took Ratchet's life.
Oh, that was more luck than skill, everybody.
Thank you. I feel way better now.
The rest gave you time to sleep off most
He's
of
the
the
cop.
effects of the drug.
I'm still a bit groggy.
That's understandable.
Are you able to continue your story now?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Okay, before she starts, so to feel groggy means like, you know, if you've you go to the dentist or something and you take some drugs or whatever, or the doctor, some what do they call it, anesthetic, you know what I mean? When you come around, when you wake up, you feel a bit, ooh, everything is like, where am I? Oh, I feel a bit groggy.
Where was I?
You were explaining how you returned to the Armstrong house to tell them their poor little child was dead.
Yes, that's it. I felt helpless. My part in the case was officially over, but I knew I couldn't let it go. Daisy deserved justice.
Also, a crowd of journalists, artists, and personalities from the political and railroad worlds crowded the platform to watch the departure of the Orient Express, the first trip. Only 24 passengers, including only 2 women, were invited. So the first journey was 1883.
2 days later, I returned to the Armstrong house to tell them Daisy would be released soon for burial. I was angry with myself that I couldn't bring them better news. I wasn't prepared for more tragedy.
Okay, we're back here again. This is kind of a side mission. We're not on the Orient Express anymore. She's telling us the story about this poor little dead girl. Now, everybody, this is just a game. It's not real. But the child, I don't know, she's 7 or 8, she was kidnapped. And she was kidnapped for a ransom. They wanted money. And, well, she was killed anyway, basically. And this woman, this cop, this detective, she has been searching for the killer, and that's why she was on the Orient Express. So she's following up her investigation. Now, this is a nice house, everybody. It's a house of tragedy. A little girl has died, but check this house out. Okay, so we need to go in. Ooh. Okay, so she's about to give bad news that they can return the body of their daughter.
I've earned a gold mustache.
I've earned a gold mustache! Okay. A bit more serious, please. This is you're bringing bad news. This is the nanny,
Hello,
the au
Miss
pair.
Morgan. I'm here to see Colonel Armstrong.
Good morning, Detective. Colonel Armstrong is upstairs. He isn't well.
She's French. There's the girl that died. He isn't well. Okay, he's upstairs. Check out the house, everybody. Here's the good little girl that was killed. A bit dark for Hercule Poirot. I played a black cat. Yeah, I have a black cat as well. Yeah, it's a bit dark because I played another Hercule Poirot game and it was a typical like 1920s game, you know. But yeah, this is a bit darker, you know. There's this is the girl's room. Let's check here. Oh, there he is. Look. So yeah, like this was quite dark. This is the girl's room. There's Fluffy, her toy. I was singing a song the other day about Fluffy.
Nothing's been touched. It's as if Daisy might walk in at any moment and
Her little
begin to
castle.
play.
Okay, he looks distraught as well.
Good morning, Colonel Armstrong. Is your wife here?
Here? No, Sonia is not here. Always one step behind. She died of a miscarriage last night. My wife, Daisy, and our baby. My whole family is gone.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
I came straight here this morning. I received word that you can arrange for Daisy to be returned to you for burial. I don't know.
Well, then, now you don't have to come back. I can arrange for Daisy, my wife, and our unborn child to be buried all at once. Very efficient. Being a military man, I can appreciate efficiency.
I know how hard this must be for you.
No, you don't know. I don't want your sympathy. I want you to do your bloody job and catch the creature that did this.
I know you won't believe me, but I swear to you, I will find who did this. If it takes me to the far corners of the earth, I will find them.
Then go. Please go now. Go find them.
Oh, wow. Right. Oh, dear. That's not good. So what's happened? So his wife, right, so their child was kidnapped, and we were investigating that. The child was killed, yeah, in a cabin in the woods. Now, he's just told us that his wife was pregnant as well, and he just said that his wife miscarried, that she had a miscarriage, so and died. So she died, and their unborn baby died as well. Jesus, that's really dark, man. Yeah, what the hell, Hercule? That's very dark. Anyway,
The house
okay.
that once held the laughter of a child now feels so empty.
Yeah, nice house though. Really, really nice house. In that kind of American
I'm
kind
not
of
giving
way.
up. I'm a part of this case. Or the case is a part of me.
Is it, kitty cat? You could have given me the heads up. I can't talk to her. Look, she's the au pair, the nanny. She could have given me the heads up. She could have said, the wife died. Yeah, the baby died. She just went, oh, he's not feeling very well. Okay. All right, let's get back to the car. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that's a bit sad, isn't it? Let's run. Can we go for a walk? Nice. Anything over here? And he goes, lovely golden mustaches. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. So, go back to the
All
car.
units, Hike is in the vicinity of the cabin where Daisy Armstrong was found, spotted a pickup truck drive through the barricade tape, and then head up the dirt road toward where the subject cabin is located. Any car nearby who can respond?
Unit 28, we can respond, but we're a ways away.
We're a
Dispatch,
ways
this is 11.
away.
I'm on it.
Copy that. 11, you good to go.
Copy that.
We're a ways away. That's very American. I have no idea. Well, I do. I understand that means we are far away. We're a ways away. I would never say that. Okay. Strange. We're a ways away. All right. So somebody's broken through somebody's up there. Yeah. We need to investigate again. So this is kind of like a little side quest that.
Okay. There's the pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who ignored our barricade tape.
There, yeah, look, they went in.
11 here. I'm at the cabin. Someone has broken in.
Are you requesting backup?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a look around.
Copy
I want
that,
the
11.
SWAT team. Wow. Okay. Find the owner. Someone drove the pickup through the crime scene barricade. I need to find out who and why. Okay. It's kind of like a little side mission, isn't it? But it's kind of giving us a kind of a backstory. It's quite nice, though, I think. So here's the cabin in the woods. Your man, I've forgotten his name, Garrity. Sounds Irish. And he, it sounds like he was kind of playing the nanny.
An individual has entered a police-secured area. I have to stop him first.
Okay. So,
Footprints.
yeah, so anyway, the child was kind of murdered here.
A forensics evidence identification marker.
Right, so this is the crime scene, everybody. This is where the horrible murder happened.
Duct tape to silence Daisy's screams. Damn it, Daisy. I will find whoever did this to you.
Damn it.
A forensics evidence identification marker.
The bottle. Anything there to drink? Oh, god damn it.
Forensics had to go through this place with a fine-tooth comb.
fine tooth combing. They had to like really carefully examine the scene, I guess, for clues, for evidence, for fingerprints,
He's not here.
for 3892.
3892. Oh, when the poor dear was killed.
Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He's a big boy, actually, isn't he? This was the room.
That's where I found Fluffy. Daisy's special toy.
Fluffy.
I hope you returned him to the family.
My old body on the porch. Okay, I'm not gonna sing, don't worry. 3892. This is all just crime scene stuff. Let's go check those footprints, I suppose. Over here. Footprint. Footprints, look. Footprints. Going this way. Hello? Hello? Anybody out there? Anybody? Hey, this is new. This wasn't here the last time, look. That wasn't there the last day, right? Oh my god, Steven Seagal.
Don't shoot, officer. I'm on your side.
Shoot
Sir,
him.
keep your hands where I
Shoot
can see
him.
them.
Sure, no problem.
Sir, this is a crime scene. Who the hell are you?
I'm a reporter. Boston 6 News. You can get us on cable even here in the mountains.
They haven't heard of crime scene tape in a big city like Boston?
All right, that wasn't my best move. I got all excited. I didn't expect to find the place deserted. It was hard to resist.
You should have tried harder. I'm placing you under arrest.
You should be thanking me. Look what you apparently missed and I found.
I don't trust this guy.
We'll get to that, but you're going to answer some questions first.
I'm more used to asking questions, but fire away.
Oh, I'll fire.
Who are you exactly?
I'm Michael Clark, journalist for Boston 6 News. Off camera, but someday I'm going to be anchor. You just wait.
Do you have a way to prove that?
My press card's in my truck.
Anchor meaning the main presenter.
What are you doing here? You should know a crime scene is off limits.
I'm investigating the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping like you.
Murder.
Does the pickup parked in front of the cabin belong to you?
Yes, indeed, it's mine.
I'll check. Show me your hands. I'm going to cuff you.
I'm sure we can work out a deal.
Put your hands in front of you.
It's not Steven Seagal. It's what's it? Penn and Teller. You know the magicians. Come on, get out of the cuffs. Get out of the handcuffs.
Aren't you going to read me my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. I really wish you'd exercise that one.
Ooh.
Dispatch, this is 11. I intercepted a suspicious individual at the crime scene. I'll check to determine how badly he's compromised it. Then I'm bringing him in.
Copy that, Detective Locke.
Possibly a magician. Or a martial arts film star. What did he say? He said he had a card. Michael Clark, journalist reporter, Boston, press card. Boston News.
Clark's press card, and the phone number of the newspaper is on it. Ah, good. I can give them a call. The glove compartment is closed. The glove compartment is closed.
Ooh. That's the husband and wife back at the house, yeah? Interesting.
Telephoto lens. Not so surprising for a journalist.
Paparazzi. Oh, what was his number? 34161761. Shit, I can't read it. Oh, inspect. 3487. 3487.
That's it. No rookie mistake there. Hi, I'm Detective Joanna Locke, Berkshire Police. I'd like to speak to an editor, please.
One moment, please. Hello, Detective Locke? This is Abby Wilson. I'm a senior editor. What can I do for you?
Does a man named Michael Clark work for you?
Yes, he does. Why?
When was the last time you heard from him?
Oh, it's been at least 7 or 8 months. That's not unusual.
Ooh.
He works in the field?
Yes, Michael Clark is what we call a stringer. He works as a freelancer, comes up with a story we can use, we pay him, then we don't hear from him again for several months.
What kind of stories does Mr. Clark write?
Mr. Clark is an investigative reporter, mostly crime stories, to tell you the truth. He comes up with some pretty macabre stuff some of the time. Is there a problem? Or a story?
Okay, so that fits, yeah.
Do you remember what the last case he investigated was?
It was a murder case. The victim was a millionaire named James Miller. He was called the Frozen Fish King of Gloucester, Massachusetts. His body turned up in one of his nets. Or, rather, most of it did.
Good joke there.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. You've been a great help to me.
Pleasure. I hope he's not in trouble. He can be a little pushy, but he's a good guy overall. So what's he working on now, Detective? Are you sitting on a story?
Thanks again.
Yeah, say nothing. The car is massive, isn't it? Why can't I get in here?
The glove compartment is closed.
All right.
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
All right, let's go check out that door. What time is it? It's 11:30 here in Spain. I have work in the morning. So everybody, please, if you're enjoying this, like and subscribe. Yeah, if you haven't already subscribed. Interact. All right, so it's
Damn, that isn't it.
you know where it is, right? So it's like a door, yeah? I know where it is. Look, I bet you. What was the number? What was the number for the deer? 3898? There's something 89 something. Hang on. I bet you that's it, because that's the only number we've seen. Here. 3892. I bet you that's it. That's the only number, right? It's not going to be the phone number. God, running is stupid in this game. Look. Come on. What was it? 3892. Where am I? Oh, there. 3892. Come on, run. Okay, this definitely didn't exist the last day. Looks like some sort of shelter or something. Three, 8, 9.
Yes, I knew I could do it. I can always use safe cracking as a career move.
Safe cracking, to be able to break into safes, yeah? Ooh, everybody. What's behind the green door? Trapdoor.
Now let's see what secrets you're hiding.
Open the bunker. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think we are going to finish it there on this cliffhanger. I'm going to stream again tomorrow. I'm going to stream again tomorrow evening. So as far as I know, I don't have any classes, so I'm going to stream, but it'll be earlier than 10 o'clock, so maybe 8 o'clock or something like that. And then we're going to find out what's in this bunker. Yeah, what secrets are hidden. And what is that journalist up to? He's definitely up to something, isn't he? Yeah? Although he's a crime investigative reporter, but I don't know. He seemed a bit enthusiastic. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Brian. This is Class A Plus English. Yeah, it's a very, very small channel. I'm playing story-driven games. I'm an English teacher, so I'm kind of playing these games to kind of explain vocabulary. You know, whether you're learning English or whether you just like these games, please press like, press subscribe if you haven't, you know. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to find out what's down there in the bunker. Okay, good stuff. Have a great evening wherever you are, whenever you're watching. I hope you're well, and I will see you very soon. So take care. Good night.